Man, congrats on the victory, man. Initial thoughts.
Thank you. And my initial thought is it feels great. It feels amazing. Yeah.
Af-
Yeah.
After everything you've been through, is this just a big relief?
It's a relief, absolutely. When he hit me, that was a relief. I was like, I'm still here. you know, the questions about, I had so many questions, just questioning myself. And then I saw my performance, and I was like, wow. And I felt it out there. And I was like, I really do love this, and I'm not going anywhere.
Hmm. Are we going to see a new you moving forward?
You're going to see me. This is me. I'm winning. Let's go.
What? Who would you like to face next?
I have no names, no nothing like that. I'm just focused. I was focused on today, and that was it. Going forward, we'll see. It's more about dates than opponents for me. So
Well, how soon would you like to return?
I'm not sure. Like I said in the ring, yeah, I'm going to be getting married here soon. So I got to do that first, and then go from there. But you know, it would be really cool to be part of something historic like the Sphere. But even then, we'll see.
Tom, hey, can you talk about how like this is a long streak from you, and without even being in the cage, not winning, right?
2 years off,
Yeah,
blood clots,
yeah,
surgeries.
yeah. Can you talk about it like just a little bit? What that one feeling was like coming back in front of a live crowd, winning, getting all this off your back.
It's everything I've ever dreamed of since I was a small child, you know, wanting to be a professional athlete. The walkout, the reception I received from the crowd, you know, the reception I've been receiving from the fans has been a dream come true, you know, being respected for what I do and the resilience I have as a man, not just as a fighter. You know, I'm getting knocked down, but doesn't matter. I'm still fighting. I'm still here, and I'm still capable to put anybody's lights out. You know, Jacoby's never been finished in my division. And I finished him tonight, you know. I wasn't even – things went so well and camp went so well, I wasn't even planning on finishing Jacoby like with hands or anything like that. Like, so it's relief, it's gratitude, it's everything, man. It's think about for everybody who's going through some things and it feels like it's never going to end. Keep grinding, man. Keep working, and it'll end, and you'll be on top again.
When you landed that left hook, did you know that was the shot? Did you work on that this camp? Obviously, you were talking about not even necessarily knocking him out, but did you know that was the shot?
I mean, with me, the left is always dangerous. It could always be the shot. But all camp was just working on just movement, fluidity, being comfortable in there. You know, I was a 2-year layoff, so I still had to, you know, get comfortable again in there and do my thing. But the training camp went so well that when I went in there, everything was slower than I anticipated. I saw everything so clearly. And when he did rush me, right before then, I was like, it's about to pop off. Like, the tension just kept building and building. We were throwing kicks at each other, throwing jabs, kind of moving around, slipping each other's punches. And I'm like, it's about to pop off. Like, either he's coming hot or I'm going to go. And that's what happened. And just like many, you know, great men who I fought in the past, that too is a serious problem.
Congratulations, man.
Thank you so much.
Hey, Dom. They talk about feel-good moments in MMA, right? And I feel like tonight was obviously one of those moments throughout the MMA community. I just wanted to get you to speak on the love and support that the MMA community is kind of giving you throughout the comeback.
Yeah. So it's been tough coming back. I've had a tremendous amount of support, you know, on my socials and just random things when I randomly check messages, because I really try to stay away from it because it could go either way and this and that. But it's been mostly positive, and I'm grateful for that. You know, I haven't seen the social since the fight, you know, but the crowd here was given me so much love, and so it felt so good, man. It felt good to be back in the win column, but it felt like everybody wanted me to win. It wasn't like, oh, you win, and people are like, oh, yeah, he won, cool. It was a good knockout. It was like, come on, Dom. You know, it was like me and all my homies want Dom to win kind of thing, you know? And it felt good, man. A lot of support, a lot of love. The best part about it is it put me on a platform where I could, you know, show the world that God's light is powerful.
I think, as the kids say, all the homies love Dom Reyes, right?
There we go. All the homies love Dom Reyes.
What's the message on the shirt?
Oh, so this is from the Muhammad Ali Museum. His message of be great and do great things. You know, it's not just about being a great fighter. It's about impacting your community, impacting the world, fighting for things that you believe in, fighting for injustices, fighting for the right stuff. Be great. And being in there in the octagon tonight, I found out at the museum that his memorial was held in the KFC Center, so his body was in the KFC Center for the memorial, and that really resonated with me. I felt like, as a fighter, to like his final, you know, time in an arena on this earth was the last place I just fought, you know, and it really meant a lot to me. And I feel like I really embody his style with float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. You know, my thing has always been I'm more athletic than everyone in the division, meaning I move better than everyone in the division. And I sting like a bee for sure. So I guess this shirt was in honor of Muhammad. And then my performance, I hope I honored him.
And then going back to a little bit earlier when you talked about taking that shot, like, how satisfying was it to you know, take that shot and prove to everybody, look, man, I'm still here and I can still take a good shot?
Oh, absolutely. He hit me clean on my upper canine, and I was like, hell yeah. It's on now, dude, let's go. And then I think I smiled at him and it made him mad, so he rushed me, and that was the worst decision he made tonight.
And as far as the rest of the division goes, are you just going to kind of look to what's presented to you, or are you going to pay attention if guys are calling you out?
I mean, I'm a fan of the sport as well, and I'm always paying attention. I'm always watching. You know, I might be in the dark. I might be in the middle of the desert where I live. I might be on the top of a mountain on my dirt bike, but I'm paying attention. And it's more about the timing versus the opponent. Obviously, I want to move up. We're working towards the title again. But we'll see. I don't really have anybody in mind. If people want to call me out, you know, cool. It gives me more options. You know, do my job for me. Do my manager's job for me. You know. But, yeah, I have a great manager. I have a great team. And we'll figure out what's next.
And when you talk about the title, we heard Dustin Poirier say, you know what? It's very hard. You only get a certain amount of times to climb that ladder. Was there ever a point in your career where you were like, man, I don't know if I'm ever going to be able to climb that ladder again?
I guess that could be said with the lightweight division, because it's a little different. With my division, it's a couple good performances, show the world who you are, do your thing, and you're right back in the conversation, you know? So it was never like, oh, I'll never get back to the title, because I know who I am and I know what I'm capable of. I was just not even believing in myself and doubting everything I was doing. So how can I even win a fight, you know? Can't even win a fight. How am I going to go for a title? So that wasn't even on my mind. It was, you got to win. You got to get back to what made you you. But now you're older. Now you're wiser. Now you see things differently, different perspective on the entire game. So, yeah, I never was like, oh, I'll never get back. It was just like, I got to focus on now, and then everything else will work itself out.
Cheers, brother. Congratulations.
Thank you. That's it. All right. Thank you, guys.